Hey guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here with me today. I'm glad we're going to make something really tasty today, just us. Like I promised last week, we're going to make elementary vegetable beef stew. When I was in school, one of the things I looked forward to was when we had our vegetable beef soup. Remember that? I don't know if you remember, but at our school it was sublime. It was perfect. It was a beautiful meal. Everyone looked forward to it. No one complained on that day. And that's what we're going to do today. Get over to Facebook and like me over there at Patrick Barton's Food. Make sure you click like and you'll get all the updates and extra material that you're not going to get here on YouTube or any other platform. You can follow us on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Google Plus is also a good place to look for our updates. But Facebook seems to be our main focus right now, so follow along with that. All right, enough of that logistics information. We'll leave that to the home office. Hey, let's start cooking this elementary vegetable beef soup. Hey guys, you're gonna need about a pound of hamburger meat ground. You're gonna need some, you can use water, but we're gonna use some beef broth. We've got onion powder, tomatoes, we have beef base, tomato paste. I'm going to use cannellini beans. You can use lima beans if you would like. A little bit of taco seasoning here, some black pepper, and we're going to use some mixed vegetables. If by any chance you have your vegetables are in a can, you can use those with no problem. Just make sure you rinse them underneath the spigot. Okay, rinse them out off a couple times and drain the water, then use them. All right, y'all, let's start making elementary vegetable beef soup. There it is. That is the secret recipe straight from the school right there. I've got a source on the inside. Just playing, y'all. Listen, first thing you want to do is go ahead and brown your ground beef in a large pot here. We've got the new wave set about 375, so we're going to get a really nice sear on this. And we're going to brown this off and pour any grease that renders out. We're going to pour the grease off. All right, now we have our meat browned. It's not completely done, and that's fine. We've got the grease poured off. What we're gonna do now is add 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of onion powder to our meat, and we'll stir this in. We're gonna add about a tablespoon and a half of taco seasoning to this. We'll go ahead and add our pepper, which is about a teaspoon pepper in there, and we'll stir. I'm going to go ahead and put our tomato paste in there. This is about 3 ounces, and we'll stir this around. Let it get a nice little char on the bottom of it. And we're going to add about a teaspoon of our beef base to this. And stir that around. That's all the salt you're going to need is the beef base. I'm going to go ahead and add in some of our beef broth now to deglaze the bottom of our pan. We'll get that in there and we'll stir it around and get all the nice little crunchy bits that are sticking to the bottom right now off of there, and it's going to be nothing but flavor for us. Yum. It smells incredible, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take our mixed vegetables. We've got carrots, string beans, peas, and corn. And we'll put these right in here. These are untreated. We'll give these a good stir and let them unthaw. These are straight out of the freezer, guys. That's all you need. You don't need to let them unthaw or anything. Just put them right in here and stir. Okay, I've drained our cannellini beans underneath the faucet there, so we'll go ahead and add these in, stir those in. I'm going to go ahead and add in our tomatoes. These are tomatoes that we canned over the summer, and they're really delicious. You can use 2 cans of your favorite tomatoes if you don't have fresh canned or canned tomatoes. Now, I'm going to stir these in, and as you can see, some of these chunks are kind of big, right? So during the cooking process, I always go around the pot with my spoon and just start cutting these up into more manageable bite-sized pieces for folks. And the last thing we'll add to this is our beef broth. I'm using collagen because I like it. It tastes really good. This was a 48-ounce container. I'm going to go ahead and put the whole thing in. Now, to be quite honest, I just want to fill this. Well, I want to fill it a little over the vegetable and beef line because I want some of this is going to evaporate during the cooking process. Just go ahead and use the whole container, guys. There we go. We'll give this a really good stir. Yum. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Give this a nice stir like this. We'll bring this up to a boil. When it comes to a boil, we'll lower the heat. We'll put the top on, lower it to a simmer, and let this simmer for about 30 minutes. I mean, that looks fantastic, guys. Do you see that? That's exactly what I remember from school. All right, y'all, I've let this simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off now. Let this simmer for probably about an hour, and we've already gotten some out of here, okay? So, but that's what it's looking like in there. If you can see that, oh man, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, plate this up, and we'll do a taste test. All right, y'all, there it is. Elementary vegetable beef stew, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of this. Let me get in there and see if I can get a nice clear shot. The vegetables have softened. There's a ton of steam coming off of that steel. We've got some little cheese toast croutons up here, grilled cheese. Guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a bite. Here we go. I'm only going to take one bite, and I'm going to get out of here so you guys can run out or get your ingredients to go ahead and make this, because this is incredible. Remember, check out the directions right there below. They're in the video description. Just click on the video name, and it'll pop up the descriptions and directions. This is one of my favorites right here. It is fantastic, y'all. Give it a try. Remember, look for us over at patrickbartonsfood.com. Go ahead and like us over there on Facebook. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. I forgot to mention that. I'm going to start uploading our recipes up to allrecipes.com. Check us out over there. And listen, guys, thanks for everybody subscribing, liking the channel, the comments. I love all you guys. I love to answer your comments all the time. Give me more, all right? Thanks for the shout out or the info on the Dollar Tree with the Stone Wave. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.